So the joy that we can have with an object, like the cup that she loved so much, or the cappuccino that you love to drink. I feel like if we play an instrument or singing, that there's um, at least for me, another kind of connection to myself. Feels, yeah, it feels different. It's a bit more pure, or the experience is different. If you could say something about this.
Yeah. Yes, the joy, the happiness is the same. What usually happens when we play music, like when we play an instrument or we sing, we come together to sing maybe in bhajans or kirtan. We maybe sing songs that are charged with good frequency, good vibration, some mantras or so that it helps us to forget the separate self. This mind-made separate entity is simply forgotten for a while, and the joy that is our nature, the quality of joy that springs from pure consciousness, is allowed to be experienced freely without this person, this separate person coming in and kind of disturbing the party pooper. That comes in and like, oh, so kirtan or bhajans in Bhakti Yoga is this practice that we sing from an open heart. And the party pooper is often still there when we begin. It has a no, oh, how do I sing? How do I look? Am I singing correct? And do I find the tone? And she's singing so beautifully, and he's singing so beautifully, and my singing is so crap, and all that may come still in. So we just keep singing. No? That's the practice of Bhakti Yoga, and usually with time then we forget this voice of the separate me, and then the inherent quality of consciousness, being pure joy, pure happiness, is free to shine. In the same way, when Leslie takes the cup, and if it would be not freely shining in Leslie anyways, the cup kind of like, oh, I love you so much, and you relax, and the separate me gives a pause, and I have the desired object, and our nature is free to shine. So it's the same. What is important to see is that exactly the joy, the happiness is always the same. So it's not, and that's where the confusion comes in through spiritual practices usually. It's not the kirtan that makes me happy. It's not the instrument that makes me happy. It's not the cup that makes me happy. I have an avatar with certain features. You have an avatar with certain features. It also changes over time in the evolution of the avatar. So I might enjoy, certain things like singing or playing an instrument. I used to play also for some years, and somehow it left me completely. So things can change. What kind of brings about this forgetting of the separate me? what allows me to enjoy myself freely. But in the end, it's all instruments, all practices are that to kind of allow you to relax back into yourself, and then you can, like in our meetings, experience the peace, the joy, the happiness of yourself freely. And you follow, everyone has to follow. It's like, just because for you maybe a certain instrument allows you to relax back into yourself and be joyful in your being, if you give someone else the same instrument, it might not work. So they might need the cup, or they might need to walk. That's where it comes in, that where we can clearly see that it's not in the object, or it's not even in the activity, because at some time the same activity maybe helps you totally to relax into it. At other days, it might not work. And that's the danger with every practice, with every object. Everything that has a certain power to make you forget or to make you remember who you are, at some point might lose that power. So, Andy, you just follow your heart, which activity with object helps you to, and we might look into that next time a bit more and precisely, the difference between forgetting myself and remembering myself. It's very similar, but it's not the same. I would keep that maybe for our next meeting.
I would love that.
Hold the question in your heart. We won't go, because it's a bit of a bigger topic.
Yeah, we
In
heard
a way, the difference between the bhakta and the jnana and how it all becomes one in the end.
Mhm.
But for now, you just enjoy singing, enjoy playing the instrument. Just don't confuse the activity or the instrument to be the cause of your happiness. The cause of your happiness and of your joy is yourself, your being, shining freely.